This is crazy that he is sitting here with these needles in him. Hi, Bob. He looks like a unicorn. Well, he does. The one that's sticking out of his head. But look at this. He's getting acupuncture because we're trying to work with his fever to see if this will help. And you notice he's really not reacting whatsoever to the needles. She poked one in me, and it does not hurt. I mean, I didn't feel the needle go in at all, so it's really, really a skinny needle.
And he's not jumping off.
He's not jumping off. Matter of fact, he looks like he wants to lay down, roll over and lay down.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Bob?
And so what I'll do is I'm just going to put a couple bladder meridians in, and then I'm going to take his temperature and see if we've lowered it.
Be nice to see if we can take his temperature. Because he fights the temperature.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have 2 points in right now that are calming. This one up here is calming, and this right back here is calming.
Ah. Yeah, he takes 2 hands because I had said that to Dr. Jordan. I said, yeah, we use the ear thing. I said, how many people get his temperature? He laughed. He said, it took us 2 of us. Yeah, when he doesn't feel good, he... Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he doesn't feel bad, he's cooperative, but... So, guys, see how many needles he's got just hanging out here. And Bob is not doing a thing. Is this not crazy? But normal medicine's not working, so now we're going to try something else.
Eastern?
Eastern, is that what it is?
Yeah, because we're Western medicine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because they invented it. They invented the herbs. They invented
So
that.
what are these spots? Tell us about the spots that you're putting.
Well, this is the governing vessel, which they call as the governing vessel. Well, that's the spinal cord. Okay. And so along the spinal cord, as we know, and this is why acupuncture is documented, is that when it comes out of the spinal cord, there are congregations of areas of a lot of nerves. And so we know that then it dives down, goes to the different organs, and then it goes to the skin, it goes back here. So we know that's been plotted out. So these are just areas that are highly concentrated nerve areas. And so basically we also know that there's goo, substance goo, that flows with the nerves. And that's how the nerves can fire, is because they have to have positive and negative movement to make something move. Well, if there's a blockage, then it doesn't work so well. And so if the body is not talking about, if the body's not talking very well to the rest of the body, then you get sick. Now with Chinese medicine, they'll talk about the spleen, which is not the animal spleen. They'll talk about the gallbladder, which is not the animal's gallbladder. Mm-hmm. They'll talk about the stomach, which is not the animal's stomach. It's metaphorical.
Okay.
So, and therefore, the whole body has to have full communication between this huge cycle. Mm-hmm. It starts at about 3 o'clock in the morning. It starts with the liver, because what it does, and then it goes to the gallbladder, and then it goes to the spleen, and then it goes to the small intestine, large intestine. And then it goes to the heart, pericardium, and then it goes to the governing vessels, and the CV, conceptional vessels, are down here. And within 24 hours, you've gone around all these different metaphorical organs. That part I haven't mastered. Obviously, I've only gone to one. And that one's still a little bit hard for me to separate my Western brain into the Eastern thought process, because I'm not, right here, I'm treating bladder meridians, but I'm not treating his bladder.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because his bladder is actually over here versus here.
Yeah, right. So I'm treating some other things too.
So we're going to take his temperature in a few minutes and see if it made a difference. So you can stick any more needles?
I am going to.
And what is this particular spot?
These are the bladder. The bladder meridian comes down here. This is in his lumbosacral space. Bai Wei is what they call it, Ba Wei, if you want to say it Chinese. And so that's the lumbosacral space where we actually do epidurals when we want to, do bone surgeries on the back end. We'll do that. This is another governing vessel in front where the cervical vertebrae go into the thoracic, and then this is governing vessel 20 where it calms everybody down. We'll put staples in horses' foreheads to calm them down.
Wow.
So this is GV 20, 21. I'm just going to put some in 23.
Boy, Bob, you look very interested with all these little needles hanging out.
And the cool thing is on Minimac, you'll see his video. We have, like I said, 2 hanging off of each lip commissure, and then one hanging out right here, and he's just sitting there, and he's got needles that are touching the table and that are in him, and then just hanging right here. Yeah.
It'd be interesting if you figure a way to use acupuncture to get the cats to stop spraying.
Probably,
you'd
there's
become
probably
a
something.
mega millionaire.